live, we're live, we're live, we're live, we're live, we're live, we're live, live, we're live, we're live. Wait, you never knew more about Dimension 60 plus people, are you sure? Yes, I want everyone. I want everyone here. Everyone in the world to be here. I can share my screen? Why would I do that? Why would I show off my porn collection? Let's edit. Oh. No, I don't want to do that. Ice cream. Ice cream, come join the stream. Because why not? I don't know if I'm loud enough. Am I loud enough? Am I loud enough? I am bored, so I'm going to live stream because why not? On a live stream on a Wednesday. Damn. That lash longer than the other. I'm ripping my eyelashes off midstream. Holy shit, it's extreme. I'm live streaming because why not? Because I'm bored. Holy shit. Maybe I should live stream like later in the day. It's on a Wednesday, so no one's going to be online. Is live stream, it is not live stream. Is ice cream going to get mad and ban me from the server? Actually, I don't think he has permission. You're a menace to the Discord server. Hey! I don't know what number 1 means, but hey! Hi. I'm live. Am I loud enough? I don't know if I'm loud enough. I'm live streaming because I'm bored. I really hope I am loud enough. I don't think there's a way for me to turn up my microphone. Use default overlay. Choose from your videos. The hell does that mean? Pop out dashboard. Manage. You don't have access to this feature? A little more louder. Okay. It's been forever since I've done this, so just give me a minute. Because I gotta figure out how I can turn up the volume. Let's pop out dashboard. Oh God, that's what that is. Okay, that's what that is. Why is Steam open? I closed Steam. Wait, if I can share my screen, doesn't that mean I can actually live stream video games? I have to try that later. Can I? There we go. There we go. Steam's closed. My microphone is like right in my face. Let's see. Audio. DTS audio control should be it. Volume, listening experience, recording experience. Come on now. Speaker, microphone. Turn up to 70. I don't know if that works. 80? I don't know. I don't know if this is working. Recording experience, microphone. Yes. Advanced settings. I don't know if I'm louder or not. Oh, don't drop me back down to 71. Oh, shit. To make microphone louder on live. Push your microphone, signal tips and tricks, and louder audio. Adjust mic gain levels. I don't have that option. Phone placement. My microphone is literally up to my face. Sounds okay loud. Okay. So I'll leave it at 81 just in case. I'll probably have to. Okay. I don't know why it wants to default back down to 71. That's kind of odd. I'll have to turn it down if I ever do more video or do some recording later. External preamps. Those help amplify your mic signal and improve audio quality by implementing these strategies. That doesn't help. None of that helps. I hope my internet doesn't go down on live streaming. I just realized I've been having internet issues. One of my friends is like texting in the Discord chat I'm part of, and I have no idea what he's trying to say. He's been texting for like a minute or 2 minutes actually. What the hell is he gonna say? I don't know. I meant to grab something to drink after I gave my cat some treats. Oh, I forgot, and I don't know how to pause the live stream. I don't think you can pause the live stream. I'm not doing this through like OBS. I'm doing this like through just YouTube itself because my internet is so bad that I can't use OBS. I have to use YouTube itself. And if I want to do Twitch live streams, I have to use the Twitch app because the internet is just that bad here. Know if I can. Is there? I don't know why I don't have access to that feature. Do I have to be up to like 1,000 subs just to access these features? That's so weird. Why would you do that? Relatable. Yep. Good old small town internet. Never reliable ever. And what's weird about it is that like it affects like only certain devices. Like everyone else's device in the house is completely fine, but it only affects me. And like my phone and computer are like, and my iPad. My phone, my computer, and my tablet are like the most affected. My smart TV is fine, but everyone else's device is fine, and I don't know why it just affects me. That's so strange. Wish I could give you a good advice, but unfortunately, I'm not lucky. Okay. Oh, this is pertaining to something else. But I guess you can try to find someone with similar interests. Talk about your hobbies, books, or whatever makes you happy. Specific dating sites. Great advice. Like how he suggests Tinder. I'm not going on there. I know this live stream is probably like boring, but I just wanted to chat for like no reason. I had like nothing to do today. What a great advice. No, but this is what I have learned personally. Wait, I can count on fingers how many ladies have turned. This cook, but that is about it. I would love to find I've tried Matt, but so far no luck. Had 3 wife, which sounds great, and it was for the time, but I never made it first base. Never. 6, nothing. Dinner, but those were setups. The last one, which was by accident, I think, read for that one. Got bored studying, so I came here. I don't blame you. I've been getting out of like losing interest in a lot of like my like hobbies. Like I haven't recorded videos since I think it was before my birthday, which was no, I did a few after my birthday. Birthday was the 7th, and I did a few after that, but I haven't really been feeling like playing any games. According to Steam, the last game I played was on like the 11th, and those were videos. And I haven't been reading. Like I've been losing interest in a lot of my books, even though I got like a lot. But I've had like other things on my mind lately that has been kind of getting me down a bit. One, but 2 were online. 1 was in person. Don't get out much because I Yoni. Blubs? Say clubs, not blubs. You try mixing things like sometime a bit of books, sometimes a bit gaming. I've been trying that. I've been reading Schopenhauer when I take my cat outside. Um, and that's really interesting. I've been reading his essays and aphorisms. That's been kind of interesting. But when it comes to like the law of the fiction stuff, um, it's just not happening. I gave up on like Tom Sawyer, mostly because it got kind of boring. It's not bad. It's kind of like boring and less adventurous. And I tried Slaughterhouse 5. That was okay for a while, and it's just I've been thinking about a lot of stuff I'll get into here in a minute. I just finished texting this. Okay. So I'm I'm sort of having like a yet another I've had like 1,000 of these, it feels like. Yet another I keep forgetting my camera's mirrored. Um Having yet another midlife crisis where yet again I'm coming very aware of my age and I haven't really been on like a date or in a relationship in like 5 years. Um the last relationship I had ended in during the pandemic. So that's how long that's been. And I'm very content with a lot of things that I have now. Like I'm at a point where I don't want to get myself anything anymore for like birthdays and Christmases. And there's no games that really strike my interest, at least not that I can run because my computer's so damn old. Um, so right now I'm like focusing on like getting myself um movies, like some of my favorite movies on like DVD so I can permanently own them forever in case something happens. And so that's like my main focus for like presents for myself for Christmas. But right now I'm like so content with everything that I'm starting to like become very aware. Holy crap, I really am 25 and I haven't been out in like 5 years and I still don't know what the hell I'm doing. So I know I shouldn't let that stuff get to me. I know that's just little things, but when you are at a certain age where you haven't experienced all that you can, it gets to you. It really does. It 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 gets to you in a way where it's like you try and just push it in the back of your mind so you can focus on what's right in front of you. But sometimes, especially with me, um, it's like front and center, and that becomes a problem. And this happened like last Sunday, where I literally just woke up and I was like, I think I want to date again. That's literally what happened. I woke up and I was like, I feel like dating again. Just out of nowhere, these ideas happen and then I dwell on them. I'm sure it'll go away. They usually do, but it feels like they're achieves inner tranquility. Yes. Um, like I'm happy with everything that I have right now. Like I'm happy with, I got my cat. My cat's my buddy, and my phone went off, and I'm very satisfied with my books. But it's just there's still a lot I want to experience, but I know I have like all the time in the world, sort of. But when you put in the fact that you have a serious um, heart condition and then diagnosed with stage 2 cirrhosis of the liver, that also puts in the factor of holy shit, I haven't experienced a lot of stuff. I just spit everywhere else that didn't show up on camera. Yeah. Um, which, the medical stuff, I can't help. I can't really control that. That's just the way my body was born. Um, my cat's still asleep. And it's just I don't have a whole lot of people to really talk to these days. I'm still in therapy, which is great. I go back 26, but sometimes it's like sometimes you just want someone there, even if you're doing absolutely nothing. It just the company, and of course my cat's always there, and he's great company. He's my buddy, always. But it's something. It's something in us that we crave human connection, and that's a fact. That's a very proven fact, is that we strive for human connection with someone who is like us, um who we can relate to, or who we can trust. And that's something that I haven't really had a whole lot of. I'm not really close to anyone in my family except maybe like my grandmother and my twin sister. Um, that's really about it. I'm like the youngest of four, or I'm the fourth, so youngest of three. Well, I guess you would count me, so that would be four. I'm bad at math. Uh, we'll just say four. Um, and when you're like I guess the best way I can really describe it, even though it sounds terrible and sort of like dark, but when you're like the what they call the black sheep of the family. It's like it gets to you. And it's like I'm pretty much really am the outsider of it because I'm like the only one that's interested in anything and everything. I'm the only person that is interested in the music that I listen to, which it would be in other languages other than English, and not only that, but also be interested in just other topics. And like I don't have anyone to really talk to with. That's why I make a lot of vlogs, sometimes ranting on the channel. That's why there's a lot of those because it's like who am I going to talk to? No one cares about me ranting sometimes, you know. And that's kind of all I do in conversation is just rant about things. And right, well, that's heck. And so like there's a lot of connection that I haven't really experienced with a lot of females. I don't know what I can say here on YouTube because I can never remember if I can just be very explicit or not. I don't care about monetization because I'm not monetized, so I don't care about that. I just don't want to get banned. So like I'm like I'm sure you can understand what the hell I'm saying. But like there's certain connections that I never really experienced. I've not made it past first base to be honest, mostly because I'm shy and um I'm not really good at making conversation with females, especially if I'm dating them or if I find them attractive. That's just how I am. And I'm trying to get out of that. I'm trying to be more open, but sometimes that's not an easy thing. It's more of trying to figure out what to really the right way. I turned Scooby Doo there. Right way to approach the situation. And I know I've read everywhere that, you know, it is best to avert struggles, yes. To really like I read everywhere that it is really is best to be very direct because it shows that you have courage and that you have the ability to just go say, "Hey, are you free?" And then like I'm not really afraid of getting hurt anymore because I've had many breakups. I've had like 3 serious relationships and then a few that were like I wouldn't say on the side. That sounds terrible, but little ones here and there where we lasted for like maybe like a month, a few months to a week. Long term to me is a year. A year is what I would consider long term if we break up. Um, so and the ones that have been with me the longest have had the most impact in my life to where they had impacted me in a very certain way to um to be very memorable. Even though I remember all of them, it's just very specific things happen to where I'm like, I'm not gonna forget you ever, you know. So that's sort of the struggles I've been dealing with a lot, and it's been really eating me up inside to where I'm not really interested in anything else because my mind has been so occupied and dealing with both the age and the medical issues and the fact that I've never experienced a lot of stuff, it eats away slowly like a disease. And and I guess shame on me for trying dating apps. I'm sticking with Match because Match actually seems legit. Um, no responses yet. I've been using it since like today's Wednesday. I think either I think I started it Monday. So I've only had it for 2 days. So I don't know if it will work. I'm going to give it at least a week. Um if nothing else, and if nothing shows up, then I'll just delete it. I've tried those apps before, and of course, they're expensive. I'm not paying for any of the premium stuff because I'm poor. Um, but I did find someone on there, but it shows. I like that it shows who's online and who has been online. Um, and I'm sure a lot of people just like forget to delete their account or just don't bother deleting it. I mean, I have accounts on places that I'd forgotten about that I still get emails for. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot. And there was one girl on there that's in sort of a very similar situation I am in terms of um, no work, no car situation, and I don't think she even uses the app anymore. But she's really stuck out, and I sent an intro message, as they call it. You get one per day, and I don't want to waste it on random people, so I try and like use it on certain ones. Been arrested for 3 years. The breakup was bad. Maybe it adds to my inability to talk to women in general. Yeah, that does do it. Um, the very first breakup was hard for me because I'd never had that happen before. And I was like 15, 16. This was like 10 years ago. So, um, this was like right around my first channel, and I was going to bring this up way later at like 1,000 subscriber special, but at this point, I might as well just talk about it since it's irrelevant. Um, it's, I, it sounds stupid to probably like a lot of like normal people if I did say this on video and not live stream, but the first breakup was the cause for me to delete my first channel. That was the whole reason my first channel is just gone. Um, and because I didn't know how to handle it. But now I know how to handle it because I've been through it like 4 or 5 times, and each time it gets easier and it does get better because you leave on better terms rather than a straight up fight. Um, with fisticuffs, no, no fisticuffs. Um, like it ends and then you're like, you're done. You talk. I still talk to one of my exes because they're important. They're the only one that wasn't online. I've only had one that was actually in person. And being in a small town, there's not many places to go. When you live in such a very small town, and I do mean small, you got nowhere else to like go to talk to women. Like we have no clubs, no bars, even though that doesn't interest me at all. I'm not a party person. I don't drink. I don't do anything. I find that stuff very boring and just loud. um, So, like, there's the library. Of course, I don't go there all the time. I just recently started going there to pick out books to try books before I buy them, which I highly recommend doing, by the way. Um, and it's not very occupied on Fridays. A lot of places are not occupied on Fridays for some reason. Like here, Fridays are like every place is like a morgue except for like maybe Walmart and like our only it does. And like we're such a small town, I've said this to people, our landmarks are literally a Walmart and a courthouse. That's it, because that's all that's here. You have like a bunch of restaurants all collected together, and then you have one main chain. Um, you have like one big chain grocery store, Walmart. Then you have the courthouse and the square, and you have like little mom and pop shops, and independent shops here and there, and and that's like it. We got like no Target. We don't have a mall. Nothing. This is like as small town as you can get without going full on rural, where you're just out in like the middle of nowhere and there's just nothing but independent shops and gas stations. So, like, this is like the equivalent of small town without going completely country. Uh, say this much: if it weren't for my partner and better half, and in my life for 10 plus years, I wouldn't know where I'd be. Not only nor am I that young anymore, but one thing is for sure: if I was is typing a novel. I'm reading Discord right now, so feel free to type whatever you want. Or half for sure. If I was still a single man, I'd not bother with dating, as today's society is beyond polluted with bad choices, mistaken referees of false intentions and mob mentality. So that being said, all I can say is I know it's not any advice, and I do apologize, but I will say that if there's a best-selling novel out there, a genuine soul, then you'll find her. It's okay to have preferences, genuine qualities, and morality for someone you're looking for. Share your life with. You try a gym or activities, work on your body. Oh yeah, that's another thing. We don't have a gym. Not that I work out or anything. Like we don't have a gym either. Like that's how small it is here. We don't have a gym. Which, come to think of it, that's really bizarre. I'm just now realizing how bizarre that is that we don't have a gym. Maybe we do, but I have no idea. If we do, I have no idea where it is. I have no idea where it is. So yeah, it's just been odd. I haven't really felt like myself in a while to where it's I don't know. I don't know if I should even talk about that on stream. I don't know how many people have seen Dexter, the show Dexter. I don't know how popular it is anymore. I know it's still popular because of the Dexter Resurrection. Relatable as someone lives in what feels absolutely remote area. Closest civilization is like 30 minutes away. Holy shit. Like the closest like I would call like bigger city is about an hour to like 40 minutes away from here. So yeah. And then if you keep going further out, you'll end up in redneck territory. Um anyways, and that's like way, way out in there. Um so anyways, the whole Dexter thing, I hate to compare myself to that character, but it's like the only one I can really think of that would be similar. Um, if you have watched the show, he has this thing called the dark passenger. It's like his other half that comes out. Well, I have noticed, um, especially after watching the show, that I have something similar. It's not. It's. I wouldn't say I have double personality because I don't. There's no way I do. Um, if I do, it's like extremely minor and it's full on. But sometime, especially when it gets Dexter, it's just called Dexter. And then there's Dexter New Blood, and then Dexter Resurrected, which is the new series. And then Dexter Original Sin, which is a prequel. It's a serial killer crime show. Um, but he has like this dark passenger that gets unleashed and he has to kill. Um, because he just can't control it. He has tried, but he can't control it. And I deal with something similar other than the killing part, because I'm not a mass murderer. Uh, but like certain times of the year, especially when it gets to fall and it gets colder for some reason, I get urges that I can't control and they just happen sporadically. And I've tried everything. I've tried suppressing it. I've tried just focusing on like a game or something like that. But the thing is that it's not easy and it feels like the older I get, those urges for certain connection get worse. And sometimes it is both mentally and sometimes even physically painful if I try and just do nothing about it. And it gets to the point to where I want to just punch a wall. Like literally just punch a wall. But I've tried, doing some self care, but even the self care doesn't work at all. In fact, sometimes it just makes it worse. So that's another thing. And that's just not what that's that's not what I'm mainly after. It really isn't. I do want a genuine connection with someone that I can talk to, that I can care for, and them for me, and just have a companion. But sometimes it those urges causes me to have really bad loneliness afterwards. That's like the side effect for when it does eventually go away. Sometimes it can last just one day, sometimes it lasts a week or a few weeks. Sometimes it has lasted several months nonstop, no breaks, just several months of just pure frustration and I guess pent up testosterone. And I may have hormone imbalance. I don't know. I'd never really been to the doctor for that. But sometimes I wonder if I really do. And if I do, then, well, that explains a lot. But I haven't, like, I don't take any, like, medication for that. Uh, only for, like, my heart troubles and stuff like that. I don't take any medications for, like, the cirrhosis or anything else, not even for, like, my joint pain and my back pain. I don't take anything for that. In fact, there's not much I can take because of my other medication health issues. So it gets bad sometimes, and there's nothing I really can do about it to release excess power. Yeah, pretty much. Um, but sometimes focusing on something else does kind of suppress it a bit, but not to the point to where I don't feel it because I actually physically feel it. I can feel like my veins become very, very. I know I'm extremely pale, so it's hard to see my veins, but my veins become like very prominent when it happens. Like you can see them on the surface of my skin. Of course, I'm skinny, so, but I can actually feel like the blood going through my veins. I'm not kidding you. It's wild. I can actually feel it. It feels like my blood pressure is up, but whenever I take it, because I have one of those personal cuffs, and it's not abnormally high. It's just, I guess you can say, above my normal blood pressure. Um, but yeah, about to go total Super Saiyan. Yeah, I'm. That's what it feels like. Maybe even Super Saiyan 3 or actually at this point I would say Super Saiyan God. Like I'm not kidding you. It gets that bad. Um I've actually thought about maybe like buying if I had enough room, I've actually thought about buying a drum set just for that occasion or a punching bag. A very lightweight punching bag for like out in the backyard because that's would be like the only place I would be able to put a punching bag is in the backyard. I got no room in here, not even for a drum kit. But I've actually thought about buying a drum kit just to release like the pent up frustration. Bust out some fucking Slipknot on that shit, or Sport Fry by Till Lindemann. That'd be a good one. Play on the drums. get extreme urge goes to punch a wall. Rain destroys half the house. Just break one like the foundation pillars and the whole house just crumbles down. I'm like the only one just staying there that survives. It's like that Buster Keaton moment where the house window falls and he's standing there real still and the window just falls and he's just in the middle of the window. That's what it would be. Just punch the wall and the whole house comes down. Destroy one of the foundation pillars. And I'm still angry. I'm just like all red and I'm just still angry. It's like that scene where Plankton breaks out like the safe when he discovers that it's not the real secret formula. And like when he busts out, the whole Krusty Krab is just gone. That's exactly what that would be. That would be the only one. Like the whole house just comes out. I'll be like the only one and just buff, huge, bright red anger. Hulk smash everything. Just remembered, there was one time very recently, I think it may have been this year. It was last year. Um, one of the waitresses at a Cracker Barrel actually flirted with me, but I didn't flirt back because I didn't know how, and I had to ask someone, and I also looked it up. So, eye contact. Yay! I'm surprised my cat's still asleep. Here, let me see if I can get him on camera. Cat is just sleeping. He's right there. Oh shit, where's my hand? All right, there he's sleeping. Just took him out. His name is Tiger. He's 2 years old. I've had him since November of last year. He's the brother of my other cat, Garfield, who lives with my dad. So, um, don't really know what else to really talk about, really. I really need to like try and get back into reading because I have so many books that I bought, and like I'm actually done buying books because I have no room at all for any more books. I have no room whatsoever. So that's that. And I might try and do some videos today. I don't know. Since he's sleeping, I might try and do some. I usually wait until he's napping, and especially if he's napping down in his bed in the living room. I've been live streaming for almost an hour. Hooray! And it's 11:25 p or a.m. That'd be weird if it was p.m. because the sun's out. That'd be very terrifying if it was p.m. and the sun is out. Weapon? That's not how you spell it. What? There we go. God, I'm going caveman again. I've been going caveman with like my text messages, especially when I'm talking to like mom. I'm like, man need woman, man need date. Man need big woman. Badly. Caveman, urges. Caveman go fight T-Rex even though they've been extinct. That's not caveman no historically accurate. Caveman go fight T-Rex. Caveman get pump shotgun, go hunt T-Rex. Like I don't what's even weird about me being shy is I'm attracted to girls that to a lot of men are very unattractive. Like I'm very random unga bunga. No noises. Yes. For some reason I'm very attractive to big women. I don't know why, but I am. You would think that would make it easier because they probably don't get asked out much, unfortunately, which is actually a very sad truth. But it's just, I don't know. I don't know. I just find chubby girls very attractive. I don't know why. But it's just, that's my taste. Maybe it might be because of my first ex. I don't know. She was like that. But yeah, I don't go for like the supermodel. I don't go for the supermodel sports editions. That's why I don't go for. That's not a wrong. I shouldn't have said that. Preferences are preferences. Yep. Like I don't mind if they're like skinny like me. I mean, my second girlfriend who was in real life, uh, we were both skinny. In fact, she's skinnier than I am. Um, and but she was, kind. That's the main thing is I want someone kind, but also it's like that's like a plus, both metaphorically and literally. That if she's plus size, then that's a plus for me. I tried doing a pun there, but no, it didn't work. Um, so yeah, men need big woman badly. Big woman needs to crush skinny man. Teach skinny man lesson. No, no, that's terrible. Um, but yeah, that's just I don't know. That's just my preferences. Boonga boonga. But yeah, I don't know. I feel a little better talking about it now. I could have made a vlog, but I just felt like going live because the last live stream I ever did was like I think 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. That was back. I was doing. I did a review of a movie live stream. That was 3 or 4 years ago. So I haven't done a live stream in a while. So I thought I'd hop on and do a live stream. Yep, reviewing a movie. Yep, Fabian going to the dogs. Still one of my favorites. I have it over there on the shelf. Right there, you can see it right there. I didn't have like a physical copy, I don't think back then. It's right there. It's still one of my favorite movies. Very, very good romance movie. Um I might have to watch that. I don't know. Here lately, I've been sitting at my desk like listening to music. I've been listening to like yep. Well, actually, it just decided to curl up somewhere else. But he'll let me know if he wants to get out of the room because I got my door closed. Um, I may have to watch that movie since I'm feeling like a hopeless romantic. But I've been sitting here listening to music here lately. Just been sitting here listening on Spotify. The only time I ever use Spotify is on my computer because I want people on Discord to know what I'm listening to. I'm s- I don't know why, but I'm like a really open person when it comes to like everything. Like I want people to know exactly what I'm doing. I don't know why. Like I'm always online. I'm always like making sure everything is like public. I don't know why, but like I want people to know exactly what I'm doing for some reason. Like I'm not a very private person. I I could care less about privacy. I don't know why. Even in this advanced technological age, I still just don't give a shit about privacy. Like even if I get hacked, it's like I'll try and get the account back, but if I can't, I honestly just don't care. Or if like an account or something gets deleted, it's like, okay. Like my Utreon slash player account for some reason got deleted. I don't know why. I never got a notice. I just went on there to upload an exclusive, temporary exclusive video on there, and the account was just gone. And I don't know what happened. They never told me anything. I never got a notice. So I was like, oh, so much for that. But like even with like copyright, I've always been against copyright because even if I made music, I would still or a movie, I would upload it onto YouTube first because like I just don't care. If someone takes it and puts it out there, like even if it's like a book that I write, I don't care. I just want people to see it. Like, I don't care if I don't make money off of it. I just want people to, like, see it. Like, I literally just don't care about privacy. I really don't. I'm I'm very closed in when it comes to, like, emotions, but if it's, like, someone I know, sure, I don't mind just straight up saying stuff, but, like, I'm not a very private person. Like, I don't care about how people see me, how I dress. I want to dress nicely, mostly for myself, but I just don't care. That's how I've always been. Is like I just don't care about being private. That's why I've always been like open to like stuff where people can just do whatever they want because it's like like if someone like just randomly walks on my front yard, I'm not going to tell them to get off. What's the point? There's no point in telling them to go away. Like there's no point in that. Also, as strange as it sounds, if someone like broke in and took all my stuff, sure I'll be devastated. But then it's like they would probably get more use out of these things than I would. Hell, I would even help them. Oh, you're trying to take my dining table here? I'll help you break it down and take it outside. I don't know. This is how I've always been. Like I always express myself and talk about things. There's some stuff that I just don't talk about because it's very weird and not really acceptable to a lot of people and stuff like that. So, but like I've always been very open when it comes to like non-family members and just random people. Like I could literally just talk about random things to a random stranger on the street, even if they don't care. Probably in the stream around 12 o'clock. I don't know. I might still go. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna stick with match and see how match does. I can't speak. Caveman. All right. I'm gonna I'm going to try and stick with match for a while. See how that does. I don't. The one thing I don't like about it is you don't get notifications for things. I have notifications enabled, but I just don't get them. Like I have to like log back in just to see if anything has happened on the app. And it drains my phone battery down fast. So I got to be careful not to use it too much. Also, I need to really try and just stick with people that are in my state because like I don't mind long distance. It just from personal experience it never ends well. Even if they're like a state away, one state next to me, then I I still wouldn't like accept swipe right because it's like even if they are like one state right next to me, it's like I don't know how they would feel about that, you know. Mm. Like a lot of the girls on there are like really far away. Saying, oh shit. Oh, the year was 1778. I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. It's been 6 years since we sailed away, and I just made Halifax yesterday. Someone comes on to live streams and hears me singing, and they're gonna think I'm nuts. Probably do, anyways. Why are they so far away? Why? Oh, I'm getting old and wrinkly. I like going live. It makes me feel uncomfortable. Oh, yeah. I'm live streaming on a Wednesday when everybody's working and gone to school. I don't care 'cause I'm bad with timing. Gonna jump up, kick in the nuts. I might end the live stream and then go punch a wall and break my house down. Cat's still sleeping. Still sleeping. If I move my camera. There we go. Now you can see the cat. The cat of the great Lord Albert. My God. It is the one that creates the stuff of nightmares and then becomes a giant chicken nugget. I have no idea what I'm speaking of. I've gone mad. I've gone mad. I've gone mad. I've gone mad, mad, mad TV. I'm going to see who's online on Xbox. Nobody's online. Well, crap. Might as well kick somebody in the head. I've gone bonkers. I've gone mad. I got a Kit Kat. Oh, yeah. I'm going to text random people. Ooh. Ugh, getting tired. You get tired in your old age. You get tired in your 25s. Start to get tired and wrinkly and gray haired. It's a nightmare. Actually, it's a dream come true for me, but it's a nightmare for everyone else. Nobody's even here. I'm just talking to nobody. I'm talking to the air. I'm talking to the darkness within my soul. It is almost 12. It is almost time to end the live. I should probably just end the live stream now, but I'll wait and see if anyone else has survived the apocalypse and will join me in this live stream of Smacking Dwarfs. Don't know what that means. It's just cuckoo crazy talk. It makes no sense. The hell is this? Achievement Xbox looking for group. I should stop yawning on live stream. I should just call this live stream yawning now since that's all I'm doing. I'm old. I need a nap. I'm still alive. Don't know why. I might end now since everyone's dead. Remember that time the man lost his mind on the live stream and I don't know. I don't know how to come up with that anymore. I don't know. It's like a hamburger. All right. Bye, everybody. Oh, in the live stream, I'm going to jump up and get down. And then the cat's going to sleep some more, and I might just punch a wall. Oh, yeah, yeah. I should do like a 24-hour live. Actually, no, I should not do a 24-hour live stream. Oh, I should not do that. That would be very bad. I need to do this more often. I might try and do it on like a Sunday or Saturday next. Get more people. Get more people. Hooray, hooray. Get more people. Hooray, hooray. Oh, goodbye, everybody. I got scabies. Yes, in the live stream, you can't backslash your pappy.